Hey, YouTube! What is going on? It's your boy Alex, back with another video. Now, we all know that GTA 6 is in preliminary development thanks to the confirmation that Rockstar made way back in fucking, what was it, March, April? I just got a message, yeah, that's good. Oh, that's from my friends. But, anyways, hold on, I gotta pause this video real quick. But anyways, back to what I was saying, before I got interrupted. Okay, so we all know that GTA 6 is in preliminary development, and with that being said, I figured since we're in the early years of GTA, or GTA 6, I guess, being in development, I figured I would make my lovely wish list. Because, you know what? The game hasn't been announced yet, meaning it's still years away. I'm gonna be like 22 probably when this game is released. I'm so fucking disappointed. But actually, I'm not disappointed because I already know it's going to even top GTA. Well, not story-wise because Leslie Benzies won't be at the company, but maybe maybe I'll bite my tongue in 2020 or whenever this game is released. But anyways, or 2019, whatever, 5 years from now. Well, it's already been 5 years since GTA has been released. So, but anyways, this is my GTA 6 top 10 wish list. Now I have so many fucking things that I want to see in GTA 6. I think about them every day since, the day GTA 5 was released fucking almost 3 years ago, coming this fall. And there's so many things that I see in GTA 6 that I want. But I'm only going to put my top 10. I'm only put some of the obvious ones, but some of the ones that might actually blow some of your mind. So, stay back, get some popcorn, because this might actually be like a 10, 15, maybe even 20-minute video, depending on, how long I want to go into everything, because I kind of want to go into pretty incredible detail about this. So for number 10, well, it's actually number 10. Actually, I should have done number 10, but for number, well, I'm gonna do a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 8, 10, or whatever, 8, 9, 10. I know that's not the official way to do a top 10 wish list. Usually you start with 10, but I didn't really do this right. So anyways, whatever. We're just gonna say, basically, let's just say when we get to number 10, you know what my number 1 thing is. It's gonna blow your guys' fucking mind. You won't even know. Okay, so number 1. Remember, this is number 10. We're saying it's confusing. Okay, just shut the fuck up. My life is miserable. But anyways, the setting should be Vice City. I mean, come on. The Roman numerals for 6 is VI. So I mean VI. That's the beginning of Vice City. So obviously it's gonna be in Miami, Vice City. They knew this years ago that they were like, oh, look at that, let's just get to San Andreas for them. They're not even gonna know. They're not even gonna get it until the game's actually released. But guess what? Some people are gonna get it, Rockstar. We're not all idiots. Look at jerks. No, I'm kidding. You guys are the most incredible video game company. I play your game every day. If I'm not playing GTA Online, I play GTA Story Mode or whatever. The next, I'm sorry, I just mumbled out. It didn't make any sense. The time period should be the late 80s. So the late 80s, the reason why I say the late 80s, I know a lot of you guys are going to think this is so far-fetched. Rockstar would never do another GTA game. They're probably going to make every single GTA game in the modern, as far as the ones that are in HD graphics, are probably all going to be in modern setting. But Rockstar actually did say that going back to Vice City in the modern age would be very strange. So, yeah, guys. GTA 6 could be in the 80s. How cool is that? A GTA game with HD graphics running on the Rage engine with HD graphics and being nostalgic and being in a different time period that's not the present. That's huge for the engine because they have. It's just cool to think of what they could do with that engine and do a realistic time period. For number 3, bring Turf Wars back from GTA San Andreas. Now, GTA 6, I think with Vice City, I can't remember all the gangs. I never actually beat Vice City, to be honest with you guys, but I do have it on my PS4. So I suppose I should probably should have beat the game before I actually got into this little section on my wish list. But I think there's the Haitian gangs, and then there's cartels and stuff. I'm not even really sure what all their names are. I know in San Andreas, it's there's the Ballas and the Grove Street Families and the Triads and the Vagos and the Las Aztecas, or that might be GTA 5, I'm not sure. But yeah, there's a bunch of different gangs. And then, in GTA 4 and 5, you've got the Lost and Damned and all those guys. Los Aztecas and whatever their names are, and then Vagos and Balls. And then like GTA 3, you got the Triads, but like, I don't know any of the gangs from Vice City. That tells you. Okay, so anyways, number 4. But what I'm saying is basically bring Turf Wars back, because I'm saying if they do it in the 80s and it's the same setting as like what GTA Vice City was, they're going to have all those gangs most likely. And number 4, this is kind of a weird one, but add arrest animations back into the game and allow us to be able to play in jail. Now, technically, we actually do know that Rockstar actually did have arrest animations for GTA 5. They were just buried in the code. But we knew that with a mod called LSPDFR, you could actually access those animations, and those animations were actually used. Because I remember the developer saying that it was harder to get some of the animations, actually some of the animations or something for their mod, because all the animations were on names. Like, Rockstar didn't even add like arrest animation or anything. They just like, apparently they were just in a garb of code, or so I've heard. I don't know. I'm not a modder. I don't look into the code of games, so I wouldn't know any of this stuff. Oh, and another thing it says number 4 goes not just add arrest animations, but allow us to play in jail. So like if we get arrested, let us go to jail. That'd be pretty neat. Like allow us to role play in jail. That would be awesome. That'd be cool. And then recruit. I also wrote, it says recruit heist members. Now I'm not saying like, oh, you're just gonna be able to walk up to some criminal and be like, yeah, I want to do my heist. They should have it scripted, because that. Obviously, that would put a lot of constraints if you could just like recruit anybody and then have them have a conversation. Because the problem with them allowing you to create like recruit whatever gang member you want. I know I'm not even making any sense right now, but this sounds so cool. But I'm saying like it'd be cool because if you allowed, or if you, oh my god, I can't even talk straight. Oh my god, having this. Them having these heist characters scripted, meaning they can have dialogue and stuff. And if they were to do that with, like, how many characters could be in that prison facility? A lot. So, I mean, it would be hard for them to get dialogue for every character, and then it would kind of break the immersion, because they'd be the only ones, in the van or whatever, not talking about their heist, their history of heists and stuff. So it'd be kind of cool, if they do it scripted, even though it kind of might break the immersion a little bit, but if you think about it, if the story is more engaging, that's really all that matters at the end of the day. Okay, so yeah. So on number 6. Okay, now this is a big gripe for me, is the physics. No, what I say is bring the Euphoria physics engine back to the level it was in GTA 4 with no watered down physics. Now, what I mean by that is that when Rockstar first introduced real-time physics to Grand Theft Auto, which if you guys don't know what Euphoria is, it's basically what runs the ragdoll physics in Grand Theft Auto. And the Euphoria engine is powered by was made by a studio called Natural Motions. It's the Euphoria animation physics technology. Now, you might know Natural Motions. That name actually might sound familiar for you, and that's because I don't know if you guys are into football or not, but there was a game in 2010. I think it was made by British people or something. I'm not really sure. But they created a technology called Natural Motions Euphoria technology, which is basically like an animation-driven physics technology, where it takes like key components of the animation and then imports ragdoll physics into them. And that's how GTA 5's ragdoll physics are triggered. And so they watered it down in GTA 5. Long story short, they just watered the physics down. Like, for example, in GTA 4, if Nico got drunk or something, he would stumble around and just get all crazy and just fall over. But in GTA 5, you just have a really static, like, drunk walking animation, but there's no physics implemented with it. It's kind of annoying. So I'm like, Trevor can't fall over and Michael can't fall over and be all drunk, and they can't fall on each other when they go drunk, and they go to Bahama Mamas and they get drunk. They can't fall over and be all drunk. I mean, not that there probably isn't a mod for that already, but it's like I don't play on PC, so I wouldn't know that. So number 7. Number 7, open up the map like it was in GTA San Andreas and in GTA 4, where there was a little bit more to do and more accessible interiors like restaurants and bowling alleys, etc. Just a bunch of stuff to do. Like, in GTA 4 you had the Irish bar where you could play darts. I know darts isn't really a favorite mini game in GTA. It's not for me either, but like bowling and air hockey. I think, what was it, the Ballad of Gay Tony or the Lost and Damned had they added, like, I'm pretty sure it was new in one of those DLCs, but they added the air hockey thing inside of the the place or whatever, the bowling alley. They added air hockey in there. That was pretty neat. Number 8. Number 8. If there is a big... Okay, so this one's actually really interesting too. It's kind of realistic in a way. If the map is big enough, allow radio stations to crackle and garble and get static if you're too far away from a certain radio tower. So like in GTA 5, we got like a teeny tiny glimpse of that. Like if you go into like Blaine County or something, like you're on Vinewood and you kind of get into Blaine County a little bit more, the radio certain stations will garble and stuff, and then it'll just switch to a different radio station. It'll make a garble sound effect for a few seconds. Like, imagine in GTA 6, okay, if they make it realistic and radio stations can ever so slightly garble here and there. Like, it doesn't, like, just because a radio station garbles doesn't mean you're going to lose it completely. But imagine if they have, like, a garble sound effect engine, or they have, like, a new sound engine, and there can be, like, certain, like, static and stuff that will just randomly generate based on like where you are and how far you are from a radio tower. Like maybe it'll start out slight, like in real life. You don't really hear the crackling unless you don't put your head to the speaker or something. But then once you get like farther out, like maybe the sound is not as the sound gets a little bit garbled, and then pretty soon the garble is getting all crazy, and then pretty soon it goes from just annoying garbled, like you can't hear what the guy's saying on the talk station, or what maybe you're listening to a certain song and you can't hear the rest of it because it's garbling so much. But then maybe it gets even worse, and then it garbles, and then another station starts interfering with it. I think that would be really neat. Like imagine just like real life, you're listening to this awesome song, like let's say it's like a Meghan Trainor song. Like I don't know, Meghan Trainor, or fuck her. Well, it's a Luke Bryan song. Like play it again. Imagine if they have that in GTA 6. I don't know. And then, or they have Blood Brothers, and you're like, Blood Brothers, and then, God dang it, the station is garbled. And then, like, I could see a player just, like, swerving around just to try to get their radio stations. Oh my god. That would be awesome. I feel like they wouldn't have it in Grand Theft Auto Online, but they could, for single player, it would be cool. And then number 9. Number 9. We're almost done, people. And for number 9, speaking of Grand Theft Auto Online, bring back the highly successful Grand Theft Auto Online multiplayer experience, and allow us to transfer. No, I don't allow us to do this part, but allow us to transfer our GTA Online progress to GTA 6 Online. Now, I doubt Rockstar's going to do that because in most online games like Call of Duty or whatever, usually you have to start all over again. You're back to level 1 or whatever it is. But imagine if in GTA Online for GTA 6, Rockstar was like, you know what, we're going to be nice. We're not going to be like other companies. We're going to allow you to keep your rank, or your level, depending on how you say it. I say level, rank, whatever. Some people might like that. They might want to keep their level. And if Rockstar doesn't do that, that's cool, because I could see why they'd want people, like, if you transfer your character and he's like, say, level 8,000 or level 200 or whatever, there's no point in transferring your character to GTA 6 because you'll have everything. You'll have nothing to work for. So in GTA 6 Online, or in GTA Online for GTA 6, it's probably most likely going to be like, yeah, you're going to create a new character and stuff like that, because then you actually have stuff to work for and it'll make sense instead of just having everything. Plus, it'll eliminate all the problems with modded accounts and everything. So they probably won't listen to me on that part. But as far as bringing Grand Theft Auto Online back, like they have to, Rockstar, you have to agree with me on that, because everybody loves Grand Theft Auto Online. It's honestly what's probably given like Rockstar, you guys, probably the most money is like all the shark cards and stuff when people buy cards and stuff. And number 10, oh my god. Oh, okay, so number 10, this has to do with main character stuff. Okay, so number 10. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys a little description or a little taste of my opinion on this. Okay, so 3 characters was cool in GTA 5. However, I would like them to narrow it back down to 1 character. Hear me out. To make the story more rich and less confusing. Since... Wait. Okay, so let's say... Okay, for example, like multiplayer characters, maybe the debut of female protagonists could occur, possibly a female protagonist. Like, let's say instead of or instead of like having a like taking away the three main characters and going back to one, but then they also compensate for that being the debut of the female character. Like, I feel like if they're gonna bring a female character, and they can't have like two boy characters and one female character. That's just weird. So I feel like they have to almost do like that system. Like, if they're gonna do a female character, if they're gonna go back to one story character, they have to compensate really hard. And so I feel like having it focus specifically on a female character is like a big deal, and that's like the big reason why it's one character. That would be a big excuse for them to go back to one character. And I also have to say this. The protagonist could possibly be voiced by the one and only Casey Kessler. Now, if you guys don't know who Casey Kessler is, I always get confused. I don't know if her name is Casey Kessler or Casey Mongolia, because in her Fallout 4 mod video, she called herself Casey Kessler, but and then one of her YouTube channels is Casey Mongolia. So I don't know, but if you guys don't know who Casey Kessler is, she has at least 3 channels I know of. She's got Casey Mongolia, Casey Likes Games, and she's also got a really old channel, which I don't think she even makes videos on anymore, called GTA Streams. To my knowledge, those are the only 3 channels she has, but I could be wrong. I don't know. You guys can tell me in the comment section if you look her name up. But yeah, if you guys don't know who she is, just look up like Casey Mongolia or GTA Streams or Casey Likes Games, and you'll see what I mean. Like, she sounds like the female version of Trevor Phillips from GTA 5. Like, I'm not freaking kidding. But yeah, I've been in her streams and stuff a few times. Well, actually, the first ever live stream I ever watched was one she did a few years ago when there was like a new Grand Theft Auto 5 DLC. I think it was High Life. She made a video on that with, I think, her brother or something. I'm not really sure. I didn't actually comment on that stream, but I was in it. It was actually the first ever live stream I watched. I'm like, this is so fucking cool. I didn't know they could stream. Like, I thought, like, at the time, I thought videos were only videos, like, on YouTube. Like, I didn't know there was such thing as live videos. So, like, when I saw this, I'm like, whoa, they're talking about the thing, and I'm listening to it, and there's people are commenting on it in real time. Like, the first time I saw the comment section move in real time, I'm like, holy shit. Like, at first I thought it was like the internet speeding up. I'm like, wow, did our internet get good for some reason? Like, what the heck did my parents do? What did my dad do to the internet? And then I started thinking to myself, no, this is a live stream. Oh, I've heard about these things. Like, see, I've always seen them when they weren't live, so it's like new to me. I don't know. But I'm not seeing enough of them, so it's like, yeah. But anyways, so yeah, I know. How'd you guys like that number 10? A female protagonist in Grand Theft Auto 6? That'd be pretty fucking cool. Rockstar, if you're listening, she's actually been in your streams, Rockstar. She was in one in, I believe, September of 2014, I think. Might have even been in a bunch of other ones, but I'm not too sure. But anyways, without further ado, guys, that is my official wishlist of Grand Theft Auto 6. I am officially going to look back at this years from now when GTA 6 is released, and I'm probably going to laugh at this. But hey, I made a wishlist for Grand Theft Auto 6. It's official. It's on YouTube.